Let's go. All right. I'm just gonna talk about some stuff that I don't want to make into videos because I don't care. I got other videos to make today, tomorrow, and whatever. So we're gonna talk about it today. So before we get into the whole comics, manga, and anime, there are two things I was gonna talk about. Oh yeah, my collection. Well, I have a collection, and then the stories that I'm keeping up with right now, and then that insane movie news. Okay, so first one we're gonna do is the movie news. So the a couple of days ago from today of September 18th, 2025. I really want to say time, but I'm not going to. So, what happened was there was the Demon Slayer movie. It looked insane. It looks insane, looks crazy, looks awesome, looks great. Animation looks cool from what I've seen. But the one news that got me looking at Demon Slayer was the fact that there was a fight that broke out. One specific fight where a guy didn't want to go to the bathroom. He wanted to watch the Demon Slayer movie, so he just decided to piss in the theater. All right, now that right there is crazy. All right, you have to understand that is actually crazy because I cannot imagine like who like it doesn't matter if they were like an annoying person. Like I had my story time that I just made recently where I was watching Jurassic World Rogue One, the new movie that came out in 2025 this year, and I thought I was feeling annoyed only because I was sitting closer to a couple chairs beside me was a group of I don't know if they were teenagers. Let's just call them white people because they were white people. And what happened was there was a specific group. They looked young. They probably were like around teenager age. What I don't know. All I know is that they were annoying. They were talking throughout the whole movie, and the one thing that made me justify why there was no reason for me to get mad was because we were watching Jurassic World Rogue One and not like a Jurassic Park movie, like the Lost World Jurassic Park or even Jurassic Park 3. We weren't watching any of those movies. We were watching a Jurassic World Rogue One, so there was no reason to get mad. But that right there was chill, right? Like I kept it to myself. It doesn't matter. Who cares? It's just a little story that happened. But the Demon Slayer one was more insane because I mean, there's obviously a giant reputation of anime fans not having the greatest reputation, like a weeboo thing, like the classic Filthy Frank video talking about it. And there's more fans like him, like Smarks and comic book fans and whatnot, and whoever, a bunch of deranged fandoms and communities. But this instance, for this instance, when the guy was peeing, I say that's totally on him. Like I don't think I say nobody said anything to him. Like they didn't speak into his ear, devil style, like the skull guy. Like hey, you should go take a piss, and then go piss on a family while you're watching Demon Slayer because you can't miss a single frame of animation. We're not going back because the economy sucks balls, which is unrelated, but still, that's the one thing he committed an unintentional R. Kelly by pissing on a woman, and I think it was a mother and her child. That's just crazy. I mean, I remember I heard about something with baseball. There was a baseball instance where it wasn't extreme to the levels of R. Kellying someone, but like a father and his daughter, or maybe it was it was his uncle. No, it was the WNBA game where a kid threw the green dildo, not dill pickle, into the crowd, but instead of hitting the players and hitting the court, he accidentally hit the uncle, and it disrupted him and the uncle and his niece, which was insane. But still, this is all like crazy. It was all crazy situation. All I could say to that is where's the freaking where's the button? Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. Alright. What else is next? Oh yeah, I guess I'll just do my comic collection. Well, can I? Yes, I can. I'm trying to remember. I don't have a lot. I bought some comics and I resold them. Ones I know I notably did was volumes 25 and 26 of JJK because I wanted to get the Japanese version because I thought it would be a lot funnier. I have the rest of the collection from volume 0 to 24. I have Chainsaw Man all the way up to 17. I don't feel like getting the rest. I have Look Back, Goodbye Eri, Sakamoto Days. I'm not continuing that. I'm just gonna. I'll get into that real soon. And what else? Oh yeah, and then the regular comics. Let me see. I have Predator, Nemesis. I want to get some Alien ones, but that's just the side. I'll definitely get more later. Alien versus Predator, like a specific one. I got the Concrete Jungle line because I really wanted that. And if I wanted the Alien comics, I want to get the first like official Alien comic run that they have. I know there's one specifically has that iconic cover. I could probably show maybe later. Let me see if I can pull it up. I got 3 West Coast Avengers. I got the Doctor Doom cover because freaking I saw Robert Downey Jr.'s Instagram. I was like, you know what? This would be cool to waste my money on because, well, it just looks cool. Pretty flimsy. I got add 2 more to the roster. West Coast Avengers. We got Doctor Pym and Moon Knight. This one's actually pretty cool though. Oh my gosh! Oh yeah, that looks cool. They added Doctor Pym and Moon Knight. This is probably related to the new, the next phase of Marvel, but I don't really care. It just looked cool and it was pretty cheap. And we got another one. I think this is the first issue. This is actually a pretty interesting run. It reminds me of Earth's Mightiest Hero animation cartoon that they had for the Avengers before Disney bought them, or right around when Disney bought them, like the same time Spectacular Spider-Man came out. Yeah, right here too. Then we got my favorite run that I can't wait to complete, the Spider-Man 2099 run. I love this run so much. I love it, man. Especially with the GOAT, Miguel O'Hara. The greatest of all time. My favorite. Now obviously my favorite Spider-Man. I mean, if there was any other Spider-Man comic runs I would get, I'd say I want to get Steve Ditko's, but then I'd also want to get his horror collection and Doctor Strange, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait on that. And then another Spider-Man run. I want to get the Carnage one only because I think I like the comic panel where he grabs a baby and throws him out a window. That panel is so funny. What else? Oh yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man. I don't know the early comic art for the first run of the Ultimate Spider-Man with Brian Michael Bendis and the other guy, I forgot his name. He's a really good artist because I love his Dr. Octopus like design. His Dr. Ock or his Doc Ock design is just really cool. Yeah. And what else? Oh, let's see. I had Secret Wars and Dark Phoenix and Days of Future Past. Here's some more 2099 stuff. They were cool. I did resell them for some money back. Shout out Amazon. But yeah, I didn't really get them. Like the only reason I got them was because I saw them in a library once and I thought it looked cool. But the only cool part was the issue where Kitty Pryde was doing a Home Alone bit with mixed with Alien, but it's with the Ngari. That alien design looks really cool. I like it a lot, and yeah, there's some interesting. I'll try to show this a little bit, but they look so cool, and they look especially cool, especially in the issue where she's trying to avoid the monster. Like a really sick design. I like it a lot, especially when it breaks down the door. Here, let me look up the other one. Okay, now we get into mangas. Or ones that I caught up with. So before I caught up with them, I want to remember ones I've seen and read, or I know about as well. I know just name them off the top of my head. Death Note, One Punch Man, Dragon Ball, One Piece. I don't know, Sailor Moon. There was another one that I saw. Let me see. It's an obscure one. It's the Abyss comic. Wow. Outlanders. I remember there was this one. It's like I don't know if it's like FBI. It's like a military task force full of females. That's an anime, not a manga. Maybe it could have been, but I'm not too sure. What else? Bleach Naruto. I already said One Piece. I already said One Punch Man. It's not name off the top of my head. Your Name. Silent Voice. The Bunny Girl Senpai. That was like one of the first animes I've seen alongside with freaking My Hero Academia. That was like my first ones. Obviously JJK, Chainsaw Man. And the other ones, I can't name another one. Oh yeah, there was a Star Wars one, but it was off the original trilogy that they retold in manga form. Then even episode 1 of the prequels, but they stopped then. Then and there. What else is there? Yeah, there's like a bunch of Marvel ones, like Spider-Man, Deadpool, Wolverine. I was to say werewolf. That's a different subject. I saw a Cruella one. What else do I know? The Junji Ito collection. Yeah, I just know a bunch. Okay, but now I'm gonna talk about the ones I'm checking out right now. So the mangas I'm keeping up to date right now will be Chainsaw Man, Sakamoto Days. What else? Chainsaw Man, Sakamoto Days. Can't forget Kagurabachi. I'm excited. Okay, I'll get into that later. Kagurabachi and Don Don. Yeah, Chainsaw Man, Kagurabachi, Don Don, Sakamoto Days. Was there a fifth one? I think there was. I just can't remember. Maybe Shiba Inu. It's a more obscure one, but oh yeah, JJK Modulo. That one. Shiba Inu. I don't know. That one just looked pretty interesting. More interesting than like a penguin manga I saw. And yeah, that one. I mean, it takes longer, but I don't know. It just seemed like gas. And if they had volumes, I would buy them. But it take a really long time to have the next chapter come out.
Bruh.
Okay, but now we get into animes. I missed a bunch of movies. Well, not really. I missed JJK Zero because I started getting to JJK around the time JJK Zero left, and then probably when season 2 was getting in. Chainsaw Man, yes, I was able to find a way to watch all the animes freely. No illegal, not in an illegal way like pirating software or downloading episodes. Mainly through just reactions, because freaking and just regular interest being peaked in. What other movies that I think it's just JJK Zero and then Hidden Inventory were the movies that I missed, and I'm fine with missing because I didn't really care for the new content. Even though hopefully they get shown, unlike The Force Awakens in an IMAX frame that's not being shown on Disney Plus or on digital formats. Hopefully they can get into it. That's in the video I made today. That's gonna be coming out on the day that it was released. I think it was December 18th.
Bruh.
Is it? Yes, it's scheduled. Okay. What else? Chainsaw Man movie will be. I will be seeing that. That looks freaking awesome. But I'm gonna have to be smart and pick a certain day because I'm busy and I want to make sure I get a good theater and hopefully I don't get pissed on or get splooged on. Nothing too crazy where I get into a situation because I'm not trying to deal with that. I just want to see the movie. Then I want to go check out my volumes 5 and 6 and just check out the art there and see that's what the whole movie's gonna be about. Oh yeah, the JJK movie. That's the one I will be seeing. I don't know if they're gonna do the Gojo versus Sukuna movie because I mean I don't really see a point, but at the same time I kind of do. It would be more. I feel like it would be more like a Hidden Inventory, where the episodes might come out, but then they'll make it into a movie, or if they do vice versa, then it's probably gonna like break so many records because that fight will be getting hyped and it would be awesome, and I probably would go see it. But mainly I want to see the next JJK movie, specifically to see the early screening of season 3 because I really want to see that. But yeah, through animes, I don't know about Chainsaw Man or the other works of Tatsuki Fujimoto. Like I will see his one shots animes because that's coming up. That's gonna come out in November. That one's gonna be cool. Definitely we'll see JJK, hopefully, maybe through the end, depending on how long it is. Chainsaw Man, I'm still not sure. I probably will check it out. Uh, and probably yeah. I mean, the same would go for JJK Modulo. I'll probably just read it and then just get the books and then probably forget about it. Probably won't. And what else? Oh yeah, Kagurabachi. We'll be seeing that patiently. What else? Oh yeah, Dawn to Dawn. They finished. They wrapped up season 2 today. And I mean, kind of spoilers, but I was kind of bummed out that they didn't at least show the space globalists who took out down the Serpos and claimed their things as his or as its things because I was envisioning that days before this final episode came out for season 2. I was thinking, oh man, it would be so cool. Like maybe they won't adapt all of chapter 72, I think, but hopefully they at least maybe they'll do the kiss and then hopefully we get to see the final shot where we see the Serpos getting taken down and we see the space globalists, but they didn't do that. So I mean, I'm ready to just not see what happens next. But I have honestly, I might predict they might have something with season 3, but they said they were getting. I heard they were getting into productions, but I'm not sure. I don't know. But I will be keeping up with the manga. I'm telling you, like space, like people say, yeah, Space Globalist is the best arc, and I honestly I can agree. Like it is the best, and it'll probably take up all of season 3. But I'm telling you, like I know the story like gets really cool and interesting past that. When I saw all the arcs after, like there, it gets like really cool and pretty interesting because it's like it's a lot very different from the beginning. And the only thing I'm bummed about it is that we're probably not gonna see it until the year freaking 3074. So yeah, kind of a bummer. But yeah, honestly, I think it'd be funny to go back and check out the anime whenever Kinta gets his beats up the giant kaiju with a new robot during the space globalist arc. Reiko Kashima, I want to see her too because she's actually pretty cool. She's a cool, scary demon. It'd be cool to see her do the mirror punch because that panel looked pretty awesome. But yeah, I mean, I'm more excited for. I mean, if I was to be more excited for the Don anime, definitely the Dan Ranma arc. Maybe the Ombudsman, maybe Pygmy Princess, but I want to see the Kozuka Knives arc. But that one was kind of recent, so it's like like beggars can't be choosers. And I don't know. I'm starting. I feel I don't know if it's coping, but I'm starting to think like Don is reminding me of Naruto, but instead of it having to do like filler episodes, like I remember they cut off some baboon like little strip from like the beginning of the story in the anime. So I don't think they'll do filler. Like I think they have material from like an extras book that exists, a fan book or extra comic strips, but or manga strips, excuse me. But yeah, I just lost my train of thought. Like the recent chapters I would like to see get animated, but Don is not Naruto, but it has a really fast pace, so we're just gonna wait and see what happens. But yeah, I might be. I'll state the fact that I'm freaking. I'm saying that I'm not gonna check out the next seasons of the anime, but depends on what happens through time. But yeah, honestly, Don, yeah, it's pretty interesting anime. Sakamoto Days. Oh, I don't know yet. I mean, it doesn't matter if the animation gets. Well, I'm not gonna complain about the animation because I heard that people said it looked bad. But I say it was serviceable. But it would be very interesting to see what would happen in the later arcs. But like Don, I'm more interested in seeing what happens in the manga. And Sakamoto Days is coming to an end. It's on it, and it's on its final arc. So I gotta give it a praise because Sakamoto Days was the first manga I ever read, so hey. Big ups to Sakamoto Days, honestly. Very cool, very nice fights. But yeah, I'm just foggy right now. I think a manga and anime that I forgot to mention was Devilman. Definitely the 1987 English dub. Super good, super awesome. Like none of the animes can beat that. None of the new gens, none of the old gens can beat that. The same goes for Ghost Stories, English dub. Super hilarious. Not even Gintama could beat Ghost Stories. And I like Gintama. And I thought about getting the mangas, but I don't know. It was like 77 books of those. And yeah, honestly, I'd rather get a shorter series because I'm a cheap bastard. I'm just that cheap.
Bruh.
But yeah, I think I just brain dumped all my stuff out. Hopefully no brain farted, no incredibly gassy. I just don't want to be too brain farty or incredibly gassy. I'm just repeating myself. Play that. Nice. Shoot, let's play some more sound effects. I got this. Oh yeah, wait, let me show. Oh yeah, I have too many tabs out. What's up? 10 views, 0 views on TikTok? I'm eating good tonight. Getting me a nice piece of ramen. Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. This is what I wanted to see. Yep. This one. This is the iconic Alien cover. Oh my gosh. Can you not get any bigger? Please. Oh, here we go. This is the one. I want to get this first run. It looks pretty cool. The art looks cool. Phenomenal. Can't speak English. Please help. It reminds me of, yeah, the Concrete Jungles. 1 of 6. Hopefully it's cheaper, like paperbacks, but I'm fine with just getting like the collection in one mini omnibus, because I'm not getting the omnibus for any of these books, especially $20.99. Well, maybe it's the exception whenever I get richer, but I have to wait. Put the work in. Oh yeah, here's the design of the Ngari. This is different, but they look pretty cool. Just a very unique design that I like. That I like. It's an alternate cover. You got Spider-Man down there, obviously. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, no, that's. I just wanted to dump out all this comics, anime, manga knowledge here because I didn't want to make videos on them. Because I don't want to edit those videos out. And I'm just gonna do a recycling. We're gonna empty the recycling bin, and there we go. It's over. Can't make those videos now.
Bruh.
But yeah, that's the whole. I mean, honestly, I think I did pretty good. Good stream. Nothing too crazy. Now I just gotta find a way to end this out. Copyright. Baby. There we go. Perfect way.